I'm here to tell you that you are your own toy. We have a task here in this event to talk about sexual violence. And we could tell those horror stories indefinitely. But one thing I have found is that people are almost more uncomfortable talking about sexual pleasure. Sexual pleasure is our birthright. It comes with the body. And the first thing that we need to understand in order to have good sex is our own bodies. Whatever body you get, it's your toy. As Sister Wendy, the art historian, says, God wouldn't give you a toy and then tell you not to play with it. And playfulness is critical, if I can put those two things together. The key to starting to understand ourselves is to learn how to be in our own bodies and to breathe. Because the deeper you breathe, the harder you come. And to go slow. Because the slower you go, the faster you get breathing. Find out about your body. So many people don't know what our anatomy is capable of. Did you know that every man is capable of multiple orgasms? And every woman is capable of ejaculation. Now, those two things are not the same. Did you know that there are 6,000 nerve endings in the penis and about 8,000 in the clitoris? Sorry, guys. Did you know that the more you practice, the better you get at feeling pleasure? Your body responds more and more quickly the more pleasure that you give it. And pleasure is not trivial. Pleasure is what keeps us here. It is important to us. The next thing that you need to try and do if you want to have good sex is reclaim your adolescent awkwardness. You're gonna feel goofy if you've never shared your fantasies with anyone or with someone that you think you're going to be condemned by or judged. So be a teenager again, because that's where a lot of us got bent and broken and repressed. Blush. There's nothing more sincere than blush. And if you have a heart connection, loving intentions allow us to be totally wild and still remain sensitive enough to be safe, sane, consensual, and playful. Dress up. Go buy a pair of shoes that are only for answering the door. Go out to the SPCA with a smile on your face that Jeanette will come to recognize as more and more of us go out there looking for play clothes. This is play for adults. And when you can be comfortable playing with yourself and one another, try praying while you do it. Because our sexuality is not base, it's basic. It's fundamental. It is a gift. It is the e-ticket to happiness and ecstasy that we all got as our birthright. Have sex outdoors. There's nothing like remembering your entire history as a human being. To be in communion with your body and with another person and with the erotic force of life that flows in all things. If you've never gotten your kids' watercolor markers and drawn on yourself or someone else, I would strongly suggest it. Because if you don't like to draw, the bath is just as good. Get a blindfold. Get a blindfold. And try and play blind man buff. Try and think in terms not of male and female, but of agency and receptivity. And at some point, we all, in order to heal the damage that's been done to us, need to connect with the fact that our sexuality is sacred. It's a gift that, when used from the heart and our body, which are not separate things, our sexuality, our mind, and our spirit are all in this container and of this container. When it's all hooked up, we're hooked up. And it is not just good sex then. It's divine.